It is 9:06 now, and President Biden is getting ready to try to sell a debt ceiling deal to Congress.
Now, this comes after striking a bipartisan agreement over the weekend to prevent a looming default. Let's send it over to Atlanta News First Rob Hughes with more on this. And Rob, some would say, well, it's about time.
That's right. So maybe you tuned out over Memorial Day weekend of all the news and the news cycle. Well, we do have some good news on this front to report. Negotiators have been at this for weeks. You know that. President Joe Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy reaching an agreement Saturday to raise the U.S. debt ceiling and avoid a historic default. So how will this impact you? The new deal protects medical care for veterans and expands work requirements for some adults receiving food stamps. If you have student loans, payments would resume at the end of the summer for you. And now leaders in both parties have to convince enough of their members to vote for the agreement. But not everyone is in support of the plan. Some hardline conservatives and progressive lawmakers are voicing their opposition.
Overwhelmingly, Republicans in this conference are going to support the deal. How could they not?
So many pieces of this that we need to look at in terms of what the spending is exactly like.
Also important to note, President Biden's student loan forgiveness program is included in this deal and will remain untouched. However, the measure is currently before the Supreme Court, which is expected to rule on it in the coming weeks. And as for an agreement in the debt ceiling, once a bill is posted, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy says representatives will get 72 hours to review the new legislation. Guys?
All right.